The Attributes and Properties of the Akashic Records by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The Akashic Records, a term derived from the Sanskrit word Akasha, meaning ether or sky, is a concept that has been the subject of much fascination and speculation in various spiritual and metaphysical traditions. The idea of the Akashic Records is that there exists a repository of all knowledge, events and experiences that have ever occurred in the past, present and future. The concept of the Akashic Records can be traced back to ancient Indian philosophy and spirituality, particularly within the Hindu tradition. In Hinduism, the Akashic Records are believed to be a storehouse of all past, present and future events, and are often associated with the idea of the Akashic element, one of the 5 elements that constitute the material world. In the West, the Theosophical Society further popularised the notion of the Akashic Records as a cosmic library of universal knowledge, accessible to those with the requisite spiritual insight. In modern times, Hungarian philosopher Ervin Laszlo has extended this idea with his concept of the Akashic field. The attributes of the Akashic Records are described in various ways across different spiritual and metaphysical traditions, but there are several key characteristics that are commonly associated with this concept. Firstly, the Akashic Records are comprised of undifferentiated primordial matter and are beyond the constraints of time and space. This implies that the information contained within the Akashic Records is not bound by linear time and can be accessed from any point in time or space. Secondly, the Akashic Records are believed to encompass the entirety of human experience, including thoughts, emotions, actions and intentions. This comprehensive scope suggests that the Akashic Records serve as a repository not only of historical events, but also the inner workings of individual consciousness and collective human consciousness. Furthermore, the Akashic Records are often conceptualized as being accessible through altered states of consciousness or spiritual practices such as meditation, astral projection or trance work. This implies that individuals may be able to tap into the Akashic Records to gain insights, knowledge and wisdom that transcend ordinary sensory perception and rational thought. The properties of the Akashic Records are a subject of much speculation and debate, given the elusive and esoteric nature of this concept. However, several properties have been proposed based on the accounts of individuals who claim to have accessed the Akashic Records and the interpretations of spiritual teachers and metaphysical scholars. One proposed property of the Akashic Records is that they are organised according to the vibrational frequency or resonance of information. This suggests that the information within the Akashic Records is not arranged in a linear or chronological fashion, but rather based on the energetic imprint or frequency associated with each piece of knowledge or experience. This resonant organisation implies that accessing the Akashic Records requires a harmonisation of one's consciousness with the vibrational patterns of the information sought. Another property attributed to the Akashic Records is their holographic nature, meaning that each individual aspect of the records contains the potential to reveal the entirety of the records. This holographic property suggests that even a single entry or fragment within the Akashic Records has the capacity to provide access to the totality of knowledge and experience contained therein. This concept mirrors the holographic principle proposed in quantum physics, which posits that the entire content of a system is encoded within each of its parts. The concept of the Akashic Records has profound implications for our understanding of consciousness, reality and the nature of existence. If the Akashic records indeed exist as a repository of universal knowledge and experience, accessible to those with the requisite spiritual attunement, it would challenge the prevailing materialistic paradigm that limits reality to the physical world and observable phenomena. In summary, the concept of the Akashic records represents a fascinating and enigmatic aspect of human spirituality and metaphysical inquiry. While the existence and properties of the Akashic records remain a matter of conjecture and speculation, the exploration of this concept invites us to reconsider the nature of knowledge, consciousness, and the interconnectedness of all existence. Whether viewed as a metaphorical symbol or a literal phenomenon, the concept of the Akashic records continues to inspire contemplation and inquiry into the mysteries of the universe and the human experience.